Greetings. Whatsoever that you desire in this world, you can have it by commanding it into existence. And when I say command it into existence, you have to first understand that you have a command center. And the commander in that command center is invisible. So I'm speaking about your invisible self. In other words, impress what you desire upon your subconscious mind. That part of you that you do not see, but you definitely can feel. So when you speak with conviction, when you also visualize and you act out the scene that your wish is already fulfilled, and you do it convincingly with the feeling that it's already happened, with you understanding that time is an illusion and you're living the life that you so desire in the now, and you're so convinced and convicted with what you would have performed in the invisible world that nothing will be able to stop it from materialize in this three-dimensional world. In other words, it will definitely become a hard and objective fact. You see, everything is already here, but everything is existing at a certain level of vibration and frequency, because we are vibrational beings and we operate on frequencies, but our true essence is energy. You see, you're a mass of energy. And energy cannot be created or destroyed, but energy can be transmuted. And you can transmute that energy into the equivalent of anything that you desire in this world. You see, everything goes back to the element of earth, wind, water, fire, and you are the spirit. Okay, so you have to put everything together and be the true alchemist that you are by commanding things into existence. You see, when I use the word command, it is not you believing in an entity outside of yourself and you are begging and beseeching that entity, because that's what most people do. Because most people do not know how to pray. Most people believe that prayer is begging and beseeching, but true prayer is desire and meditation. So when you have a desire and you go into meditation and you close the door because you are into your closet, which is the secret place of your being, and you become that which you would like to be in that invisible world, that world where the Father dwells in secret. And the Father is speaking of that creative, innovative, imaginative power that can design and redesign and can print and mold and build anything. I am speaking of your imagination, which can form and mold and shape anything. And that's how you have to operate when you go into the world of the invisible. You go with confidence, you go with surety, you go in faith, which is the understanding of how the invisible becomes visible. So when you understand that everything in this world that you behold, it was first a thought, it was first an idea, it was first imagined, you will also realize it was first invisible and it's now been made visible. So the act of creation is you understanding how to take things from the invisible world and manifest them in the visible world. That's why you're told to seek first the kingdom of God, which is basically the kingdom of creation or the kingdom of creativity. Because you're told that when you find this kingdom, that all these things that you should desire in this world will be added unto you. So it is basically a kingdom of creativity. It's a kingdom whereby all things are possible to you. It's a kingdom where you will discover the secret of creation. And you'll be able to create your life whichever way you want it to be, but it will take cycles for it to materialize itself. What do I mean by that? For example, an egg would take about 21 days to hatch, to bring forth a chicken. Okay, an animal would take more than 21 days. It would take some months. Okay, and for us to have this human experience, it take 9 months. Okay, so you see, everything has a certain duration, a lot of gestation by which everything operates by. So once you have that understanding, it takes a certain cycle. You will not be impatient. You will order and wait, because you realize that you are actually casting spells. Because everything that you would ever speak, it's a spell. So you can speak the good spell, which is actually the good news. So you send the good news out there into the ether, and it's gonna come back to you, because it will never return unto you void. Whatsoever you sow, that it is what you will also reap. That's why you're told that God cannot be mocked. You see, people live their life and fool themselves trying to be good, and not realizing that whatever they send out is what's gonna come back, and that whatever you are experiencing in your outer environment is based on what is taking place in your inner environment. So when you understand the law of correspondence, as it is within, so is it without, as above, so below, then you will understand that there's no one to blame but self, because you're the cause of everything in your life. That's why, my brother, my sister, I'm saying to you, you have the power to command anything that you desire into existence. And when I say into existence, it is because it's already there on a certain level of vibration and frequency, and you tapping into that level of vibration and frequency to make it a reality in this three-dimensional physical world of matter. So, my brothers, my sisters, take control of your mind and know that your mind is where the command center is, and the commander in that command center is invisible. So tap into your invisible self and use your invisible power to achieve your every desire. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram and you'd like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at Black Mad Guru. And if you want to grab a hold of my work, I'll definitely encourage you to check out all of the links that are down below. I have all of my different books that you can check out, like Meditate to Eradicate Poverty, also the 66 Books of Magic, the Overcomer's Bible, which is the No Jesus Bible, where Jesus has been omitted and there's a blank space for you to write your name. For the name of God is I am from generation to generation, and that's the name of all of humanity, and you can never say I am and not referring to yourself. So the entire Bible is your spiritual autobiography that must be interpreted psychologically. That's why I would definitely encourage you to get the New Testament, also the Old Testament also, okay, and read the Bible with the understanding of how it should be interpreted metaphysically and esoterically, and must be understood psychologically, because it addresses the human psyche. Okay, also you can become a part of my Patreon community, and I have a $20 course there that's called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And along with that is a bonus course on self-concept. Plus there's a lot more information is available on my Patreon. But whatsoever that you desire, I would definitely encourage you to check out all of the links that are down below, and let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So with that being said, I just want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.